welcome to our channel Knowledge Hub. Friends, subscribe to our channel and click the bell icon for the latest update. Today we want to start with your quantitative aptitude class, that is your class 146. This is coming towards arithmetical ability, where we had completed your in arithmetical ability we had completed your 13 topics in the last classes. Today we're gonna start we had started even though that is your chain rule, where we'll discuss further more related to it. In the last classes we had done about the direct proportional and the indirect proportional in the detail, and even though we had done here the question for the same. Now we talk about for the we had done for the chain rule we had done 15 question in the last classes. So today we'll start discussing about the 16th question of the session. Before starting with this, it's a huge request to all the viewers to please go ahead with like, share and subscribe so that many and maximum people can get the information at once, and you can also enjoy the video as well. The question for this class and the first question of this particular class, 16th question of this session, we have your a flat staff 17.5 meter high cast a shadow of length 40.25 meter. The height of the building which casts a shadow of length 28.75 meter under similar condition will be. So this has been asked is also in the MBA examination paper. The options is 10 meter, 12.5 meter, 17.5 meter, 21.25 meter. So we go for the same and that will find it out. Here we go. A flag staff 17.5 meter high cast a shadow of length 40.25 meter. The height of the building which cast a shadow of length 28.75 meter. And a similar condition will be. This has been asked in MBA examination paper. Options, as I told you, 10 meter, 12.5 meter, 17.5 meter and 21.25 meter. So we go for the same. So here we go. Let the height of the building be x meter. Now, less lengthy shadow, less is the height. This is your direct proportion. 40.25 ratio 28.75. which is 17.5 ratio x. 40.25 into x equals to 28.75 into 17.5. X equals to 28.75 into 17.5 whole upon 40.25. X equals to 12.5. That is will be having as an answer. Now we go for the next question, which is being the 17th question of the session. The question we have as follows. A man completes 5 by 8 of a job in 10 days. At this rate, how many more days will it take him to finish the job? That is also been asked in MBA examination paper. So the options for the same as 5, 6, 7 or 7 by 2. So we go for the same. A man completes 5 by 8 of a job in 10 days. At this rate, how many more days will it take him to finish the job? This has been asked in MBA examination paper, and the option is, I told you, 5, 6, 7 or 7 by 2. So here we go for work done, that is your 5 by 8, and of course the balance work is 1 will be 2. So work done, that is given 5 by 8. So balance work, it will be 1 minus 5 by 8 will give you 3 by 8. So here less work, less days. This has been asked in the that has been coming towards directed proportion. So on the same way we go for it, less days, that is coming towards directed proportional. And on the way, let discuss about it, which is let the required number of the days be x here. So then five by 8 ratio 3 by 8, 10 ratio x, which will be 5 by 8 into x equals to 3 by 8 into 10. X equals to 3 by 8 into 10 into 8 by 5. So where we cancel out 8 being cancelled, 8, 5 ones are 5, 5 twos are 10 and 3 twos are, we get 6. So we get the answer 6 here. Now we talk about for the 18th question of the session, and that is also an important one. So here we go for the same. The 18th question of the session we have here is 36 men can complete a piece of work in 18 days. In how many days will 27 men complete the same work? That has been asked in the bank PO question paper. The option for the same is your 12, 18, 22, 24 and none of these. So here we go for the same. that is your 18th question. 36 men can complete a piece of work in 18 days. In how many days? Well, in how many days? Well, so that will here was 27 men complete the same work. Same work. This has been asked in the bank PO question paper, which has been asked in the competition paper in terms of it, and that has been the important one here. So we go for the same and we find out the solution here. So let the required number of days be x. Then less men, more days, which is comes under indirect proportion. Which has been 27 ratio 36, 18 ratio x. Further it will be 27 into x equals to 36 into 18. It will give you x equals to 36 into 18 upon 27. So further that has been x equals to 24 when we further cancel it out, as 3 6 are 18, 3 9 are 27, 3 2 are 6, 3 3 are 9, 3 1 are 3, 3 12 are 36. So 12 2 are, it is 24 that we get to know about it. Now we further go for the same, and that has been the 19th question of the session. So here we go for the 19th question, and the question we have: a fort had the provisions of food for 150 men for 45 days. After 10 days, 25 men left the fort. The number of the days for which the remaining food would last is. That has been asked in SSC examination paper, and of course that has been important one in the terms of competition. The options is 29, 1 by 5, 37, 1 by 4, 42 and 54. So we go for it and that will find it out. A fort had provision of food for 150 men for 45 days. After 10 days, "25 men left the fort. The number of days for which the number of days for which the remaining food will last is it has been SSC examination paper, and as I told you the options here, which has been 29 1 by 5, 37 1 by 4, 42 and 54. So we go for the same here. So after 10 days, $150 men had food for 35 days. Suppose 125 men had food for X days. Now less men, more days, which is in direct proportion. That is 125 is to 150, 35 ratio X. So it will give you 125 ratio into X equals to 150 into 35. Further, X equals to 150 into 35 upon 125. That is 5 sevens are 35, 5 twos are 10, and 5 fives are 25. Okay, then it will be 5 fives are 25, 5 here for then when we go solve it out, it is 5 threes are 15 and 0, and 5 ones are 5, 5 6 are 30. So 6 sevens are that we have to here that is been 42. So X equals to 42. So that will be okay. Now we talk about for the next question, which is also been the important one, and that is hence the remaining food will last for 42 days. So how many days? It is for 42 days. Okay, so that you have to answer it out. Let's find it out for the next one, and that is also been the important one, and that we have to discuss, which has been the 20th question of the session. And let's find it out here. Here we go for the 20th question here, and that has been the question that we have here. A wheel that has 6 cogs is meshed with a larger wheel of 14 cogs. When the smaller wheel has made 21 revolutions, then the number of revolutions made by the larger wheel is. That has been asked in the math examination paper, and which has been important one. The option is 4, 9, 12 and 49. So we go for the same. A wheel that has 6 cogs is meshed with a larger wheel of 40 cogs. Yeah. So for the same, that is your 14 cogs. When the smaller wheel has made wheel has made 21 revolution made by the larger way as this has been asked in math examination paper. So here the options we have: A is 4, 9, 12 and 49. So we go for the same and we'll solve it out. So here we go. Let's find out the solution for the same. Where let the required number of revolution made by a larger wheel be x. Let the required number of revolution made by larger wheel be x. Then more cogs, less revolution. That is your indirect proportion. Which has been 14/6, 21 ratio x. Will be further 14 into x equals to 6 into 21. X equals to 6 into 21 upon 14. 7 2s are 14, 7 3s are 21, 2 1s are 2 and 2 3s are 6. So that is 3 3s are, it will be 9. So we get the answer here. Now we go for the 21st question of the session, and that the question we have as follows. So the question here has been in a camp there is a meal for 120 men or 200 children. If 150 children have their taken the meal, how many men will be eaten catered to with the remaining meal? The options we have is 20, 30, 40 and 50. This has also been important one because this has been asked in the railway examination paper. So let's find it out. That has been the 21st question. So in a camp there is a meal for 120 men. There is a meal for 120 men or 200 children. So if 150 children have taken, if 150 children have taken the meal, how many men will be catered to with the remaining meal? To with the remaining meal. This has been asked in the railway examination paper. Options is 20, 30, 40 and 50. So we go further here and that will solve it out. There is a meal for 200 children and 150 children have taken the meal. So remaining meal to be catered to 50 children. Now 200 children. Here 200 children equals to 120 men, and 50 children equals to 120 upon 200 into 50. 0 being cancelled here, 0 is also being cancelled here. 2 ones are 2, 2 six are 12, so 6 fives are, that is 30, that is equals to 30 men. Okay, so 50 children is being equals to 30 men. Now we go for the next one, and that is what we have to talk about here, and which is another important question. So let's find it out, the question as well. That is the 22nd question of the session. So here we go. 22 question. The cost of 16 packets of salt, each weighing 900 grams in rupees 28. What will be the cost of 27 packets if each packet weigh 1 kg? So on the same behalf of it, the options for the same is rupees 52.50, rupees 56, rupees 58.50, rupees 64.75. So here we go and we find out. The cost of 16 packets of salt, each weighing 900 grams, is rupees 28. What will be the cost of 27 packets if each packet weigh 1 kg? Weigh 1 kg. So let's find it out. We go for it. So we'll find it out here as well. So solution for the same, it will be, let the required cost be rupees X, then more packets, more cost, which is your direct proportion. More weight, more cost. That is comes under direct proportion. So packet 16:27 and weight 900 to 1000. So it will be 28:8 and give you 16:900 into X equals to 27 into 1000 into 28. That will give you X equals to 27 into 1000 into 28 whole upon 16 into 900, 0 being cancelled out of course, and this is 16, so it will be further 105 upon 2 and give you 52.50 as an answer. That is what we have to discuss here. So here we're going to end up with, we'll discuss the rest of the questions in the next coming class. So before ending it up, it's a huge request to all the viewers to please go ahead with like, share and subscribe, so that many maximum people can get the information at once and even they will also enjoy the video as well. Other than this quantitative aptitude, we had done your reasoning, there is a verbal reasoning and a non-verbal reasoning. After that we had a talk about it, so that is we had done chemistry for class 11 part 1, as well as we are dealing with chemistry for class 11 part 2, and we had started with the redox reaction as well. And coming towards physics we had started with the part 1 for class 11. We surely been ending it up with soon, and that will discuss here further. After, other than that, coming towards, we are dealing with the CBNST, which has been also important one, and which we have to discuss as well. And after that, coming towards quantitative aptitude, so yes, we had started with the arithmetical ability. In that we had done your numbers, operations on numbers, decimal fraction, simplification, square roots and cube roots, and averages, problems on numbers, problems on ages, odds and indices, percentage, profit and loss, ratio and proportion, partnership, and now we're dealing with 14th topic, that is chain rule. After completing that, we'll discuss about the time and work, pattern system, time and distance, problems on train, boards and streams, allocations or mixture, simple interest, compound interest, logarithm, area, volume and surface area, races and games or skills, calendar, clocks, stocks and shares, permutation and combination, probability to discount, bankers discount, height and distance, argument out series. In data interpretation, we have to cover the tabulation, bar graphs, pie charts and line graph. So here we're gonna end up with. Thank you, hope you enjoy this video. If you like this video, please give a thumbs up and give a suggestion in the comment box. Thank you.